Okay, 30 videos in 30 days. Take one. Got my trusty cow and baboon behind me, or whatever this is that's a colorful butt. Is that an orangutan? Is that an orangutan, Michaela? A baboon with the baboon butt. And Donnie on my lap, so it must be time. I am doing this challenge with Patty Dominguez, inspired by Patty Dominguez, threatened by Patty Dominguez. No, I was not threatened, but I would not be doing this if I were not being an encouragement to her. So, it's all her fault. Okay, so I thought that what I would do during these videos is talk about a big old dream of mine. So, I'm thinking about the bit strip I just posted uh, about how I would be a good replacement for David Letterman. So that's actually always been the big dream is to be a talk show host. And it won't be my first time. I did a movie review show, something similar, because I loved Siskel and Ebert. So I created my own. And I had my friend Lisa Kinsey join me. And yeah, pretty much I get inspired by TV shows and then I want to make my own. So, inspired by Oprah, Dr. Phil, as well as another portion I want to have to the show is from a TV show that did not run very long called Baking It. I loved this show. It was on TLC. And what they would do is they would get somebody who had like a job they hated, which is super easy, right? Because 70% of Americans hate their job. Donnie hates whoever he's barking at right now. And so you find one of those people and then you get them to tell you their dream job. Then you get them in immersion study. So they took them for 3 months. They would live with somebody who was doing it. So, for instance, they had a little mealy mouse librarian, and she wanted to be a professional cheerleader. And so they had her live with a Dallas Cowboy cheerleader for 3 months. And then at the end of the show, they would perform for 3 judges that were professionals in the industry. And there would be this person that you'd been following for 3 months, and they would have, like in this case, 2 professional cheerleaders compete against her. Each would perform a routine, and the judges would have to guess who was faking it. And get this, because I think they had like 6 episodes. So in 6 episodes, each person that was faking it won the competition. So the judges always picked someone else. Is that like so cool that their passion and desire and just 3 months of time in immersion training, they were able to, outperform people that had been in the profession for years. I mean, one of them was actually, I think he was like a computer geek and he wanted to be like a black belt. He wanted to be a sensei, and he beat out people with black belts. You know what I mean? Like how goofy. I mean, that's just like incredible, showing the power of passion. So, I've always wanted that to be a part of my talk show. And what I really like is that conventional wisdom and like the corporate structure, right? You don't tell people your plans because you want to be all stealth and you don't want to share ideas and you don't want somebody else to take your idea. So like I'm just since I just don't like obeying rules that I think are like that's kind of like from a devious mindset and from a poverty mindset, I believe. So I decided I'm just gonna share my ideas. And I guess I'm kind of counting on not a lot of people watching this at the same time. Okay, so I told myself I'd only put myself through this for 5 minutes to 1. I did it! Yay!